especially now with all this stuff going on, it just seems so important for people to be kind to people in the midst of this and to have grace for people. And I mean, I know there's a lot when I do comedy, I try to throw in a nugget like that somewhere, like especially if I talk about like relationships or for me, my own personal experience and not knowing my own worth and how that affected choices that I made, or what I allowed or what I think that, then you don't know how to be treated well, and people are like,
Hmm.
oh, how can she be a guy like that? Well, she clearly doesn't know, her own worth or,
Yeah.
and so I think even just like throwing that in the mix, like, I don't want to just do comedy. I want to offer something of substance. I want people to laugh for sure, but I also want them to think and I want them to know their value. I mean, that you hit the nail on the head. Like that's what I'm about for sure is like people knowing their value and their worth. And I think that's what a lot of us are functioning out of is either having forgotten that or either not knowing. You know your worth and you know your value and you know you're good because you're okay. You're more likely to genuinely care about the well-being of others and how they're doing, as
Hmm.
opposed to like being defensive or fighting back or that us versus them mentality. Um, I think if I'm honest, I'm still on my journey for sure of figuring out like my exact voice or message or not that I have to have one specific message when I'm on stage, but I know that I want to do more than just tell jokes,
Yeah.
And again, not that jokes aren't great and not that there's not a time and place just to literally, I think just laughing is just needed. And I think that that's amazing. And all the people that do and that offer that are really amazing. I just know that in my own personal journey, because of the things that I've been through, because of the things I didn't learn or didn't know about myself, what I want to be about is a voice to some people that might also have that same experience. That's like, hey, for sure, like I want to lighten the mood and I want to bring humor, but I also want to bring depth and substance. And I mostly just want you to know that you're